Few gaming firms do better at fictional medieval-inspired titles than Squaresoft did back, well, when it was called Squaresoft. This is the isometric bitmap sprite adventure known as Final Fantasy Tactics for the PlayStation. Also available, or as of today's case, not available on the PlayStation Network. The setting is in medieval times in the strangely European-like peninsular kingdom of Ivalice, which is in the middle of an economic and political strife known as the Lion War, with the princes Goltana and Larg fighting over regency of Ivalice's throne, since the heir is but an infant. To say that this game is focused on one central character would be a shame. Such a storyline with strange political and economical themes requires many backstories, but the plot is played out through the perspectives of two characters. Ramza Beoulve is the main protagonist, a member of the noble house Beoulve and son of Barbaneth, one of the most famous knights in Ivalice's history. His good friend Delita Hyral is a commoner and has Scarface-like dreams of reaching the highest tier of nobility to suit his needs. Together they must survive through the conflict of the Lion War while discovering the sinister secrets behind it. Tactics gameplay has earned mine and hundreds of thousands of my fellow gamers respect. Instead of the typical Final Fantasy battle system of your side versus the bad guys, the battle environment is a 3D isometric field that consists of buildings, hills, trees, pools of water, and other natural and man-made obstacles, with 4 views you can set by hitting L1 or R1. You move your squad one by one like chess pieces across the field, armed with the typical Final Fantasy arsenal of weapon attacks, magic attacks, potions, and, in Ramza's case, pure guts. Tactics is unique among its Final Fantasy brothers in that every battle you take part in affects the storyline and characters directly. Complementing this battle system are 20 occupational classes from which your heroes will acquire their abilities, starting with squires and chemists. Both beginning classes evolve into wizards, priests, knights, samurai, healers, and many more. As your characters gain experience, they can switch occupations at your command, making it easy to replay this game again and again, as Final Fantasies are so inclined to do. The game's excellence, although centrally based on battles, has an excellent supporting cast. Traveling across Ivalice is a privilege not granted by other RPGs, and as you move from dot to dot on the map, you can stop in the bar and listen to the latest rumors. Boy, if it weren't for beer, I doubt you'd find out anything about the next group of thieves coming through town, or even the entire story of the Lion War. Stop in the shop to pick up new gear for your crew with your spoils from battle. It even has a fitting room where you can try weapons and armor before you buy. Does this broadsword make my butt look big? I will end with a question for my fellow gamers who have had the opportunity to play through Tactics and think you are knowledgeable at it. What's your favorite style of combat? Do you like to use one of your combatants as a decoy and move in to attack your foes in an ambush? Do you like to set a trap and have your opponents engage you first? Or do you like to charge head-on, knowing your party is strong enough to crush anyone unlucky enough to oppose you? It's all up to you as you strive to survive the Lion War and fight for the honor of House Beoulve in Final Fantasy Tactics.